how important is it to have an historical perspective of a study, like your historical perspective about the mudstones? How important is to understand the whole history?
Well, I don't know whether
topic?
that's important or not. I'm not a good person to talk about these things. We did our paper on on the history of mudstones. It's sheer accident. We had no plan. We had no funding. We didn't know anything about the literature. I started that first, and then I discovered that this is a big subject, big subject. And then I asked Barry to help me. And then he and I worked together, and he made enormous contributions. And then we discovered we weren't able to evaluate all the components in that field. So we asked another professor, do you see? And there are actually, as of a few days ago, over 800,000 papers on mud, clay, mudstone, mud rock, shale. What else is there? Since in GeoRef. And in Google Scholar, there are nearly 4 million, because Google Scholar is not restricted to geology. And we chose 100, you see. Well, you could say, boy, you people are enormous egotists. No, we're not. We were just ignorant. No plan, no budget, no idea. There are actually about 8 or 9 very fine reviews of this field, not quite as broad, but very good and very creative.
How did you choose those 100 papers?
I couldn't tell you. Absolutely couldn't tell you. We thought they were papers that had the most significance. But the type of paper we chose was, it may be a paper that introduced a significant instrumentation that brought something from physics and chemistry into mudstone science. It could be a communication event, a book that was published. It could be someone who went to a new area, like when the Challenger went to sea and took muddy deep sea cores, new frontier. Or it could be someone who promoted a new frontier like modern sediments, you see? Those are the kinds of things, but we didn't have that idea at first. We didn't have any ideas. We just woke up one morning, shaved, got dressed, ate a nice breakfast, went outside, said, I think we should follow. I think I'll just go up this side of the hill. That's all there was to it. But as we went along, we continually reevaluated it, and we became more efficient, you might say. But we never had a plan. And so that was, I said on Saturday when I gave that talk, I said, you could argue that what we did was the purest of research. Just followed an impulse.